Hello and welcome back. Just sent the telehandler home. I've just got a couple of sorry. Oh, I've got a tickle in my throat. Just got a couple of fertiliser jobs that we took last session, which are not very far away. Let me just remind myself exactly where they are. They are up this top end, but where do I need to? I do apologise for that. Right, I need to go up down that path and straight across. And before the end of this play session, we have got to fix this. Oh, and the Amazon. Gordon Ben, I didn't realise that was that bad. The Amazon's worse than the Landini. Wow, it's saying something. It has come to my attention as well that I'm not being terribly clever with it takes about 20 tons of product a day to keep the productions going. Now my sugar factory is capable of double the output by buying not only sugar cane but also sugar beets, so we will rectify this. We will also put sugar beet as well as sugar cane. We'll buy that in from other farms and we shall get our sugar factory cracking with that, so that we are maximising our investment each and every day. So we've got to make sure that we've got 20 tonnes in at least of both products every single day. Let's let this car by. Sure, I can hear a vehicle. Sure I can. I can. I think it's up there. Now then, which one is the question? Let's have a look. I think we are 14 and 15. I'm sure we are. Yeah, it is. So we do want this very field. Let's zoom out because this has got such a wicked spread. Right, okay. Let's plan of attack. Cruise control on. Just quickly make sure that the yeah, it's still making its way. That's alright. Just making sure it wasn't blocked. They do get stopped by things and just sometimes sit there ticking your money down. Oh, let's put time up to 3. It seems to be, to me, quite a reasonable time. Alright, I'm a bit far out. Let's go in a little. So use your maximum spread. Especially when you're working on a big field like this. Yeah, so when we pop over there we should get this fixed, and we must remember to top the fertiliser up, now that I've reminded myself, over by the not the biogas plant, the biogas production factory thing. We must get that. No point in buying fertiliser when we've got a mass of it over. Brilliant. That's the that back in our yard. Excellent. This is the bigger of the two contracts. I think the one above straight ahead is field 14. Is it not? It is indeed. We could be clever and actually pop across and actually do that and then finish this off. There is no There's nothing stopping us doing that. Yes, we must get the Amazon done. This is one of our biggest earners. This is, yeah, this and the sprayer have definitely done us proud. Real workhorses, as is the Landini. Been an absolute. We may not have grapes yet, but this still is a cracking tractor in its own right anyway, so I don't regret our decision to buy this, nor the electric tractor for that matter, with our sprayer unit on. Both have definitely got their place. We'll have a look as well. I didn't see any spraying contracts, but we shall have a look, see if there are any. I may for once actually use a worker. Got to sort of see if we can make use of them. We do make some profit out of them, it's just I like to maximise that, but can't do it all. Should be just a little bit in the middle if I'm honest. Let's try doing a twiddle, seeing if that's enough or whether. No, it's not. Be a bit more then. Can't be far off though. Unless it's my corners. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that was the right one. Just need to switch weeds off. Oh, it is that corner on my left over there. Wow, really is tight. Really tight, because I'm really not missed an awful lot. Wow, these contracts are really hard to. Huh? Seriously? Oh, plonker. Ha ha ha, I've done what I did before, just wasted fertiliser. Oh well. Right, we need to go grab the electric tractor then. Plonker. Do you know, that's the second time I've done that. Right, we need the electric tractor, which I think is there. Let's just check this out. I'm fully. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's create a job for him. No, that's not what I want. It's you. And we want to create job, field work, and there, pointing up, go. Now we need to. I do love the way that I can actually use my fertiliser without it telling me. Lovely. Whatever happened to the warning about you not contract? Ah, because you are contracted. Of course. Yes, just not for that though. I don't know. So let me waste my fertiliser on a job I've not. Well, so I suppose I should be paying better attention, to be honest. It is. I'm not going to blame the game for my. Ah, now that fertiliser's just over there. Let's go top up. Excellent. Now that's it, we're on our own devices again now. That's all spare stuff got and done. Now then I should have, yeah, the dark line's coming up, brilliant. So I should be able to go straight down the middle. I'm not sure, this is quite a big field there, I might need to do more than the one pass down, might need to do two. Let's have a look. I am definitely got to go to the shop this time. Wow, this is a big field. Yeah, I reckon definitely a second pass. Looking at the distance on the thickness of that. Well, maybe even more. Wow. Yeah. Definitely. We've got way. This is a huge field for the spread on this. It's coming up. Yeah, not quite a full. Not far off though. It's not worth me switching it down for how much I've got to get into the habit of doing that though. That's not a bad idea. Let's just switch the help on. How do you do the partial width thing? How do you do that? Is it your mouse button? Okay. Change width with Control Z. Okay. Let's try 36. I think we could have got away with a little less than that. But must remember that I'm going to leaving that on for a second because I want to change it back. Yeah, could have got away with a little less, but might be slightly too little then. Field 15. What's the biggie done? Brilliant. Now then. Hooray, that's brilliant. Okay, Control Z. Okie doke, 78%. Let's make our way to the store. Let's just check on the progress of our electric tractor. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Oh, hang on, is he? Looks like he's going round in circles. Yeah, I don't particularly think that's a good use of my money, really. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. Seriously. You think I'm going to pay you for doing circles in the, you know. Thank you very much for bringing my tractor up, but you're still fired. Ludicrous. Right, okay. Let's send the Landini down to the store. At least make some use out of. Go. Face upwards and go. I'm going to be blocking you, of course. Yeah, I've moved now. Okay. Come on, AI work, you're not blocked by an object anymore. That's just not... Do you know? Seriously. Going around in circles. What is that about? You really have got to keep your eye on them. I think FS19 had better workers. Seriously. I'm not joking either. And even they were temperamental. I thought Giants had actually pulled the all the stops out. When I first saw the making them travel, the pathfinding's not perfect, but it certainly was good, but it seems to have got worse. Especially when you send them to do a job. Going round in circles, really? God. Right. Let's get this. Let's get what we can do. Never done so much work myself on any of my Let's Plays. It's amazing. I'm literally on my own Creek start from scratch. I literally have not used an AI work at all. Not even for literally just me, one tractor, and work. Borrowing some items. I'm doing better on this Let's Play with equipment. We've got far more equipment on this Let's Play. I've only just started out on that, but I also think in some ways this Let's Play's helped me get to the point I've got to on that Let's Play quicker. I've actually got my sugar productions going already, and I'm doing the same as I am on this, sort of. When I say the same as, I don't mean exactly the same, but I've gone for sugar productions exactly the same as I have on this one. Because we had a sugar beet harvester, not because I was for any other reason. I felt quite lucky on grabbing the sugar beet harvester on special offer, and I thought, oh, on the very first day that is. So I thought, well, I know about sugar productions. We've got the harvester. Why not? We know what we're doing. But it was on that one that I realised I wasn't getting the maximum out of my productions, and I'd got to up my game. So I've got to do the same on this, so it's quite useful. One is helping the other. But I've definitely got to the stage where we're making money quicker on that Let's Play than I have on this one, but I've got an awful lot of equipment to buy, so it's sort of like on this Let's Play we've got 3 tractors, sprayers. The only thing we've not got is a limer, and I'm hoping to goodness that we get limer stroke fertilizer spreaders on this as we did in FS19. I do really like those. Not a massive fan of the Breddles. The width is not terribly wonderful. Smash in. I'm just going to finish. I do like to do the job properly. Ish. Don't mind that little tiny patch, but right, we shall leave this up this end. You never know. Let's just check, see if there are any more sprayers actually while we're here. Let's complete on both of those. And collect. Ooh. Amazing. Excellent. Right, yeah, we shall switch this here. And let's have a look at our tractor, which hopefully is now down at the shop. Ooh, perfect timing. Excellent. Thank you very much. You did do a cracking job. I need to top up though. let's repair first, and we need a bit of, we may as well get a bit of fuel. Let's zoom in a little. I feel like a little tiny ant. Oh, why do you switch the... Repair. Oh, it's a little more power. It wasn't too bad, actually. Well, that was actually reasonable for a tractor. Now, that's not too bad. I'm actually quite happy with that in comparison to the thousands it normally is, and that one was quite poorly. So that's more reasonable. Like, if Giants have done an update that addresses that, that to me goes an awful long way. 572 wages just for travelling those two things. Seriously? Right, okay. They've not addressed the worker extortionate wages issue yet. They're going round in circles. Right, let's top this up, and then let's go and do field 30, which is on this side of the map. That's not too far. I suppose it's quite a way over that way, but at least I know where I'm going now. Right, while we're here, let's fill up the sugar beet. Now I believe our main tractor is actually on that. Let's go do that. Fertilise 100%, weed 2%. Right, I know I've sprayed it, and I know that's... I was worried yesterday that I hadn't fertilised it. Now I know that I have. Right. Let's go grab some sugar beets. We'll just see as well. Oh no, I've got to run over to the shop. There's not much in it actually. This one's almost the same size. We're going to get the extensions on this at some point. Right, we need sugar beets. Yeah, fantastic. Shipping it in from another country. To see when we've done this, and we're going to do 2 loads. We need 20 tons a day to keep up with the productions. So we're going to do 2, which is sort of slightly increasing capacity. And we also need to make this active straight away, so let's go do that. I could have done this the other way, I suppose, but hey ho. We are here. Sugar beet, activate. Lovely. Running, brilliant. Right, let's go fill this again. Yeah, Vulture's doing well on... I was going to say it's health bar, but yeah, it'll do. You know what I mean. It's not doing badly, not much damage. We should get on with our fertiliser contracts, and then we should speed the day up, unless there are some more contracts for keeping us going through the day. Be interesting to see what we get for a full day of productions with both sugar cane and sugar beet. I'm quite intrigued. Then we need to be starting to work on the loan. One thing I'd like to do, really would like to do, is level this. Let's just pull the... I just hope it remembers. Right, we need to keep it level with about there. What is that one? Raise lower. That's level, isn't it? Is it a left? Doesn't seem to want to do. The bit that I need it to do. Doesn't seem to want to. Oh no, we are definitely using money. Yeah, but you don't seem to be doing much for that money. Seriously? No. You're taking my money, but you're not doing very much. Let's try softening. Oh, this is a right mess. I wouldn't mind, but we have done this once, and then it like decided it was going to make a massive pothole again in between play sessions. So, right, that looks about as good as we can get it. That's terrible. Oh dear, that's awful. I am tempted, with everybody's permission, to, not now, but when empty this out at some point, and I think destroy and rebuild it slightly in a better place. Not for any other reason that this is just such a mess, and I can't fix it. It won't let me. I am happy with where it is, if I'm honest, because we can actually rejig the field, but I'm not happy with how things are. As in, I can't fix the issue that we've got. It will not let me do anything with that landscape on the side of the field. Right, anyway, that's that done for today. Let's go and do our fertilising. Just top up. Right. Excellent. Right. Field 30. Let's go. Oh, I thought I saw a car then. Right. Field 30. I think I know where I'm going roughly. Is this field 30 the massive one? Which would explain why it's such a good reimbursement. I believe it is. This is going to take us a few minutes. Oh well. You can't expect a good payout unless you're doing a good job now, can you? Let's pull over a little. It's a bit of a naughty pull out. Oh. Wow. Let's indicate. I'm not sure if there's anyone coming up behind me. Yes, there is. Right, let's switch that indicator off. I believe, let's just check. I'm not sure if it's this one or it is. I think it is the massive one, but I'm just double checking. Right. Yeah, it is the massive one. I thought it was. Right. Let's not put this one in the drink. Let's zip out. A bit more. I need such a good spread on this. At least we are... Oh, we've lost 1% already. Gordon Bennett really driven down the road. It's not done anything. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. Oh dear, they were small. Looks like a little tiny ant on the thing, but it's the best way to see the spread on this. Man, it is a humongous field. Yes. Apart from the awful... I don't believe that. We've lost 1% off everything. Seriously. I'm going to shut up. I must be driving everybody crazy. But it just literally does drive me crazy. It's ridiculous. Like watching a time bomb going off. Right. Anyway. It is what it is. We've just got to live with it. Right, let's get ready to turn. I need to come out a bit too far out. Yeah, I'm beginning to enjoy it though, as in like I know what to expect to a degree. I know what contracts roughly are broken now. I don't touch harvest with a barge pole since the oats one on this, because harvesting is really, really broken. You can do baling jobs. I've done quite a few baling jobs. Fertilising and spraying seems safe, so yeah, I'm sticking with what I know is actually working okay. So the game has still got, it's still working to a degree, but it is still heavily broken as well. Sometimes the bars don't work properly as well. I've noticed on this, I think it was this very tractor last time when it said it was 59% damage, but was showing about 30% left on the bar. So even silly things like that aren't working properly. Harvesting's obviously really broken. I also think on my other Let's Play I've got sugar beet. Now I did quite a lot of sugar beet on my on my lone oak with using, I know productions, we all know productions existed on FS19. I had the sugar productions on Global Company, so I'd actually got that on my lone oak series that I did last in FS19. So I really do know about the sugar and about productions. I know it's different in this, but I had the small field we've got, the sugar cane doesn't seem broken. That seems about as it ever was. But sugar beet, I had field 5 on Lone Oak, and it's the smallest field I believe on the map, or it is very small. And off that small field, I got 350 tons of sugar beet. So you know how big that. I now had a bigger field on FS22 on Elm Creek. And off that field, fully fertilised with no weeds, I got 88 tons. Now that's a seventh of the capacity, and the field was bigger. So I don't know if sugar beet's broken, or whether we've all got to adjust to the fact that sugar beet now is not wonderful on what you get from it, or whether it's a broken field or what. But it's certainly not as it should be. And obviously if it was the first time I was playing and I wasn't used to this type of thing, but as I say, I'm not. I do know, with doing Sugar Beet for so long on that particular map, I know what I am doing, I know what I'm talking about, so yeah, I don't know whether we're just going to have to adjust to a very much reduced capacity for harvesting, whether that is the new norm. I've replanted today. My play session on that particular, on my Elm Creek, I literally replanted my sugar beet in the field, so I'm hoping it was just some sort of glitch. I mean, it also didn't need ploughing after I'd done it as well, which is weird. Also, when I first went onto that particular field, it said that the weed was 75%, but you could clearly see that the weeds had been sprayed, so I don't know whether the field's glitching or what, or whether it really is just something else that's broken. Wow, this is a big field. But yes, it was less than... When you know what you should get or used to get, and then you get 1/7 of the amount, that is a huge, massive reduction. Right, so I'm just sorry, I'm going quiet. I'm trying to just concentrate on finding where... I'm going to say I thought I'd actually... Let's get that done and then switch that off a minute until we find... Here we are, I see it. Okay. There we go. I've found it now. There's a bit of a patch there that I think we might need to go over. Not sure. Oh, no. We'll finish this. It's only a tiny weeny little corner, so I'm happy with that as long as I finish this patch with something like... Brilliant. Excellent. We shall top up and draw that out and see if there's anything else left for us to do. Wow, 3% just in that tiny weeny bit of time. Right, contracts. No, we are literally... Let's collect on that. Let's run to our field. Oh, fields. I've got to get into the habit, haven't I? Let's zoom in a bit so I don't feel like a tiny little ant. We should top up with this so that we've always got a full... That way, at least if we do run out of money for whatever reason, we can actually always make sure that we've... Right. We can at least do some fertilising jobs. Same with the herbicide and the spraying as well. It's nice to have a little bit in so that we're actually topped up, ready to go, in case we ever hit a bump where we spend all of our money and then we're sort of stuck because we can't do any contracting work. Right, wow, that needs spraying badly. What we will do though, now we finish the day, we'll do this sleep till tomorrow morning, and we shall top up in readiness and see what contracts are available. Did I check what special offers we'd got on today? I usually do. I might really enjoy that if I'm honest. Oh, actually no, let's not leave him there. That's the worst place I could leave him. We're going to need this for buying our product from other farmers. Okay, then let's just check to see if I did check that. I can't remember. The mulches could be used to crush the crop stubbles. Being as we're what we are, it's a nice. Yeah, let's have a quick look actually at what. Yeah, it would be large tractors really, wouldn't it? And see. 7R's a reasonable price. I love the fast track though, if I'm honest. I seriously like the fast track. I know it's a bit dear of it. I know it's a long way away, but you can dream, can't you? That definitely is one of my favourite tractors. If it's got the all-wheel drive that it used to have. Right, you could dream of it coming on special at some point, I suppose, couldn't we? Anyway, right, let's sleep through till tomorrow. And 7 o'clock, because it's definitely, it's in summer, so that's easily light at that time. Let's see how we did on productions, and we'll top up we'll do a load each of those. 36,697. Right, it's a bit dingy, but then again it is chucking it down with rain, so. Ooh, that's growing nicely now. We only need to top up the sugar beet. Sugar cane we had lots in, let's just check though. Sugar beet, oh yeah, I am right. Wow, sugar cane was going down well as well. Tomorrow we'll need to top up both. Yeah, we're going to have to do something with that. That's just shocking. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's going to take that up to 30,000, so we'll have 10,000 extra. Sugarcane will last till tomorrow easily. Right, let's have a look what specials there are today, my favourite part of the day. That's reasonable for that sugar beet. Shallow cultivated. That is good value, but we've got enough tractors, truthfully. Now that's not a bad idea. 'Cause, to be honest, we're going. I would like to do both kinds of sugar now that we know. Go on, let's go for it. It is something that we need. Right, let's have a look for contracts for the day and see what contracts are available for today. Fertilising. Do you know? No, let's leave it. Right, we're literally going to just run the day through. And we shall see what August, September, we're getting close to harvest time. We do 7 o'clock again. We'll top up first thing we do so that it's got the day to run. We earned 2,000 for selling sugar all day yesterday. Seriously? That's shocking. That's got to have gone wrong. That's pathetic. You cannot possibly sell sugar at that lower an amount. So what has happened? Well, I'm less than impressed with that. Something else that's not working properly. Let's do the sugar beet one first. Well, you took my sugar beet down and my sugar cane and I got nothing for it. That's rubbish. That's pathetic. I know there's a bit of loan interest as well, but that is an awful. Right. No, I'm being an idiot, aren't I? It was down to 25 grand. It's actually good. I'm being silly. Yeah, I'd bought the Grimmy thing for 11 grand, and so no, that's fantastic. It's working absolutely spot on. It's just me being a wally, which is the usual thing, of course. Let's have a look. 21. So that will last till tomorrow. We'll grab another 17 of the sugar cane this time. Always need 20 tons in a day to actually keep the productions going sweetly, and it is doing us proud now. We're not millionaires, but it should help us if we just keep ticking up like this. It's literally harvest month next month, so we won't be needing to buy any sugar cane for a few months. Sugar cane. We shouldn't need to buy this next month because I believe it is October, isn't it? This is where we're going to leave it. I just think I might do another sugar beet run, just so as we're a little bit ahead of ourselves, so that tomorrow we don't need to worry about this, because obviously it's going to be harvest day. I'm just going to double check. I'm almost sure it's October. Oh, that is such a drop. Yeah, and one more sugar beet, I think. And we're well in advance. Yeah, 36. Shouldn't run out till halfway through tomorrow. Mind you, let's get another one. Let's just play it safe. I don't mean it funny, but it does seem sensible to get this topped up past the limit where it's going to go out, especially with it being harvest tomorrow. One more sugar cane and one more sugar beet. Let's have a look actually what nice specials have we got today. Ooh, a telehandler. We are alright for telehandlers. We have oh wow, look at the 70% off. Not that we need one, I'm just saying that that have been a cracking deal. But we've had our telehandler for absolutely ages. I know ours was dearer than that, but it still was a good cracking deal. We've had some amazing deals off the specials. I do. It seriously is the highlight of my day, looking at what deals come through in a day. I truly enjoy it. Oh, whereas I don't enjoy going down that massive hole. Right, one more sugar beets and then we are good for tomorrow. Yeah, takes up to 41, so that'll be 2 days. Smashing. don't know whether to actually stop this with... No, let's have a look at contracts first. I'm not going to rush days away, but if there is nothing I will do, because then at least we'd start tomorrow. Ready to harvest. Let's just check on the map actually and see how we're doing. It should be in the dark green, shouldn't it? Yeah. Exceptionally dark green. Wow, that is a really, really dark green. Fantastic. Right, let's get this put into the sugar factory. Yes, with everyone's permission, I think what I'm going to do is remove the factory and literally move it and see if we can do something with that floor when the factory's gone. It's got to be the factory B in there that's doing something with the ground level. So we'll put it onto the level ground up this end now that we've bought it, and give myself the money back. It is only for the fact I would keep it there. I'm quite happy with rejigging my fields now that we own both sections, but this, you can't put up with that. That's just literally down to game mechanics, so I don't mind doing something like that if it is down to game mechanics and I just cannot do anything. It will not let me do it. Well, you saw what I was trying to do earlier, so right, let's have a look at the contracts for the day and see if we've got anything today for next play session. Ooh. Yeah, and yes, any spraying? Absolutely. Oh. Hey? I've lost the fertilising one. I accepted it and now it's just gone. Seriously? Oh well, it is what it is. We know it happens. That's ridiculous. Anyway, we've got some work for today, so we've not... Look at that though. Just look at that. Seriously. Shocking. Yeah, we'll do something about that. Right, anyway. Oh, my life. Yeah, I think we might start the harvest there, if I'm honest. And run up. With that being there. Glad we've got 2 trailers, so we're completely ready for the harvest this year without having to hire a second trailer out. So, yeah, we're in good state of repair. Oh, dear. Beautiful. Not even slightly startled by that car. Yeah. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. We certainly are making reasonable progress. We need to get our bank loan down. I know that. We're back up to 180,000, but once what I'm going to do is take the balance up, and if nothing that we need, our equipment's good. I mean, if in time I'd love to buy a big tractor, whether it's on special offer or whether we're starting to do well. We've also got to think about where we're going to go. We're obviously going to have to, now that we've got 2 fields, probably 1 sugar beet and 1 sugar cane, or maybe for the first year sugar cane. No, it would be better if we could do our own too, wouldn't it? That way we're not buying products in, which would be much more viable. And also move the sugar factory to somewhere up here. And I would love a proper, even one of the cheap easy sheds to put all of our equipment in, because it's about time we tried to make the farm into a proper farm now that we've got the 2 fields. It would be brilliant, and then we could start to... I'd also like, if I'm honest, to go into greenhouses. Seriously, in fact, I suppose we could do that now. No, because the biggest job we've got to do is we're going to leave the sugar factory. We'll let the product go out. We've got 2 days worth of stuff, I think, in that. So let's just double check. I don't want to put any new stuff in. We'll let all of the sugar cane and all of the sugar beet go out of that one. Keep it on selling. Demolish it, move it so that we can sort the ground out. We'll put the new one up this end. When we've got that right, we'll then place some greenhouses. Then when we've got that, a couple of greenhouses, I'm going to go for the large ones. We're going to need a water container and also a water point, which we can put in up here, a hydrant. They're reasonable. Well, actually, I suppose we're right next to a river. We could see if once we've got... Let's have a quick look. Let's do a bit of a recce. I'm not sure that the bank's not going to be too steep. We shall see. There might be a good spot for going down. Certainly not here. No, nowhere up there either. Let's look on the other side. See if there's anywhere that's reasonable. It looks... oh, I don't know. Not terrible. Maybe. Slight possibility. No lakes or small bodies of water, because it doesn't strike me as being the best of places, but it's quite rocky, isn't it? Not seen anything so far that's maybe there. There's trees in the way. If it's anywhere, it would be here. Let's have a look on the map. Is there any bodies of water near us? Little lakes? No, it's just the river, isn't it? So we'd have to test that one out to see whether we can get free water, or whether, truthfully, we are... Let's just do a bit further of a run down. See if there's an obvious place for you to come down. That doesn't look bad. Oh no, it's a bit outcroppy there. Don't know. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, actually. That's a bit of a plateau there. It's a bit weird there, though. Now that doesn't look too bad, actually. Yeah. Just a bit here near the shop, that's not... I think we could do that. So we'd need to... I think let's just check. I'm sure the greenhouses... Are they in... What are they in? Productions, I think, aren't they? Greenhouses. The bigger ones, the 10,000 ones, yeah. I think to grab a couple of those, keep them topped up, do 1 tomatoes and 1 strawberries, and maybe actually, no. Probably if we've got 30 grand to go for 3 of them. Go big. It's about time we need to start expanding to earn more money to get the loan down. I'm not ignoring the fact we've got that loan. I don't want to take it up any higher, but I do want to work on it. But our productions is... oh, wow. Dear. Our productions alone aren't enough going to sort of do things. We've got a nice contract coming next time. That's a right good payment, presuming it doesn't drop off. So that's 20 grand coming in. Yeah, I think we should be able to afford that. Stick some greenhouses, but I'm being silly, aren't I? We'll do the contract next time, and then it's of course going to be harvest month after that. So it'll be after the harvest month. But these are the plans. You got to have plans. You got to have direction. Otherwise, everything goes stale. But I seriously think we need to up it a little bit. We seem to be not stagnant, but we seem to be sort of plateaued. And we've certainly not reached that state in the Let's Play where you're getting money coming in really well. And this will be my 3rd year on this particular Let's Play. I know seasons and the seasonal fluctuations are completely different. If I'd have done 3 years on old seasons, this would have been 130 episodes, whereas this is episode 20 something. So obviously the months can fly by a lot quicker. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're going to continue on our journey. We are definitely making progress. There was a time when I seriously thought it was just going to be contracts and more contracts for very little gain, but we've got a reasonable amount of equipment. Expanding. Yeah, we are. We've just bought some more equipment. We are. We've got 2 fields now. We've got a huge loan. Yeah, anyway, we are making progress. That is definitely the way. We just need to up the ante a little bit to try to get that loan down. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say goodbye for now.